Hello, everyone. It's Michael Jaco with Unleashing Intuition Secrets. I'm joined today by my son, Michelangelo Jaco. He's been doing some amazing things with crypto. In a down market right now, Michelangelo can make money, and everyone's good with making money because, Michelangelo, it seems like right now everything is down. Everything is down. Our stock market's down. Commodities are down. Everything's down, but you're actually able to turn a profit in what you're looking at in crypto now.
Yep. I continue to make money in a bear or bull market. It's just constantly printing money.
Nice.
Things in crypto. Yeah. Learning to make a passive income.
Very good. Very good. So we're going to talk about that. You have taken my money and you're doing some nice things with it. I appreciate that. It's always good to because I see my portfolio going down in value quite tremendously, but I'm still making money on your end. So that's good. My silver is still good. My gold and platinum, they're a good safe haven. But even with all the things that are going on right now, you're still cranking out profit on your end.
Yeah, exactly. Basically, I wanted to get you deeper into this one project that I discovered more recently. I invested your funds in multiple different things, but there's one that's really, really working for me and is like very low risk, high reward. It's going to last for looks like it's extremely sustainable. I mean, it is. And
good.
Yeah, so it'll be cool to talk about it.
Yeah, so you guys are getting to see, I was like, Michelangelo was like, I want to show you this thing. I was like, well, show my audience, and so, thanks for coming on and sharing. It's gonna be cool.
It'll be perfect. Yeah, I just started getting clients as well, and this is basically the thing that I will get people involved in if they want to come on board and earn passive income.
Nice.
So yeah.
Not just old dad, but you got to get some other people that are jumping on board. It's a good opportunity. So I recommend it because I'm making money. And like you say, you can make money and you can do it pretty much risk free right now.
Yeah.
So let's look at it.
I'll just explain it as we go. I'll share the screen.
Sounds good.
And I'm super stoked about this project. God, I love it so much.
Nice.
Let's see. So it's called EMP Money. Now, if anyone doesn't understand anything I'm talking about, later you can go to emp.money and you can go to a free academy in this project. And a lot of projects I don't know any project that does that. So it's a really good transparency. They show how it works. I mean, people have certain questions. If you have any questions or qualms with it, just ask me, Dad, and I'll talk about it. But so it's basically a bunch of projects rolled into one. And the main thing about it is EMP is a coin. EMP is a cryptocurrency. So EMP is pegged to Ethereum. It says right here, EMP is pegged via algorithm to a 4,001 ratio to ETH. So if Ethereum, this is Ethereum right here, and this is EMP. So since Ethereum is not 4,000, EMP is not $1. So Ethereum is at 2,500 some change, and EMP is at 65 cents. So this is the most important part of the project to understand that that's just how it works. So it's good to know what EMP is.
So if let's say that I wanted to invest in this, which I'm interested in with you. So would I give you some of my ether, or would I give you the money and you convert it to ether? How do you do that?
Someone actually asked me this question, beginner in crypto as well. So it doesn't matter what you give me. You can give me Ethereum, you can give me Binance Coin, Avalanche, Phantom, anything on any blockchain or any what is it called? I'll pull it up.
Yeah, just transfer it from one of my accounts. It doesn't matter. Like you said, it doesn't matter. I can convert one of my things into what's that one that you convert it to?
whatever you want to send. I convert it to USDT, and then from USDT I can bridge it to, like, say it's Ethereum. This is actually, even though it deals with Ethereum, it doesn't deal it isn't on the Ethereum network. It's on the
Right.
Binance chain network. So if you want to send me Ethereum, that'll work. You send me Ethereum and then I'll just turn it into Binance coin. So
Yeah.
whatever,
So
anything.
for anyone that's out there is kind of a newbie, if you go to like Coinbase or whatever those
Yeah.
I'm in Gemini and some other ones. So you can go in and like buy with your dollars if you have an account there. Binance, right?
Yeah.
Binance.
Binance.
Binance is pegged to $1. So it basically you can just send Binance, and then from Binance you put it into this project.
Yep.
Ideally,
Or if like you have anything left over, you could just send literally any coin and I can turn it into the proper
right?
coin. And yeah,
Okay,
let's see.
very good. Or you can convert your coin to something, or just send a coin, whatever. So that's good. I got you.
Yeah, any coin you want to send, it doesn't
Yeah.
matter.
Yeah,
I'll like
and
take
that's
it
what
from
I did
there.
with some other projects that you put me in. So I just sent you my coin, and you converted it and put it in the project. That's cool.
Yeah, you sent me like a bunch of Matic, and
Yeah.
there was like 4 or 5 different projects or I got you into, and then I
Mhm.
just kind of split it up into the appropriate funds like Ethereum or Binance coin and just sent them
Right.
in their proper things. So let's see. So I love this so much. So let's get into it. It is, where would I start? Let's look at the farm first. So the farm, you can take your Binance coin. Well, let's look at the APR. You can earn 1% a day on this. So to just today, I think I claimed this around like 10 p.m. last night, and by now it's already given me 15 bucks. So you earn 1% on your funds, and it's super simple because you can literally come in here and take your coin and decide how much you want to deposit, and then you can just zap it in and it'll do it for you.
Nice.
Super fun.
Yeah.
You don't have to get all technical with it and get the proper liquidity pair and stuff. They just make easy buttons. This whole thing is super easy.
Mm.
But I will show you the way. I'll just go through it how I make money on it. That'll be perfect. I got
Yeah.
it. So what I do is, my favorite thing in here right now is the nodes. So there's a couple nodes. There's a nano node. It's all the way up to giga node. Now, what these nodes do is they 4x your money. They 4x your money, and it depends. If you look at the APR, it shows how fast it will give you your money back. So it's a 400% APR. It shows 514% APR, but that just means how fast it's going to give you your 400% at a rate of like a 514% APR. So the 400% return wouldn't be in a year, because this represents a year's time worth. It'll be like eight months or something like that.
Mm.
So you put in, for example, I put in a mega node. I know a lot of people are just going to get confused, but I'm just kind of going to go through this.
Yeah. Go for it.
I put $3,000 into this. Now the price of it actually went down because Ethereum went down. So it's EMP. You're buying it in EMP, and so I spent 3,000 bucks on this node. Now you lose your initial deposit, but I did the math on this specific node, and I will get my ROI, my return on investment, in 70-ish days, and it'll actually be faster because I stake it in that farm that I showed earlier. So what I do is I put 3,000 in, and it gives you a return every day. Shows up here, I get a daily APR on my 3,000 of 1.28% every day. So I'll get my initial investment. Remember, you deposit it. It's good for the project because it builds liquidity. They build a huge pool of money for themselves, so to pay out everyone. And it pays you basically 1%. And I take that, I'll just take it right now. And so we grab that EMP, and I take every day's earnings and I bring it over here to the farm. Now, remember, this was a node. Now we're going over to the farm. Now I go over here and I zap in what I just earned in EMP. It'll probably take a second. I zap in the EMP. So there's the 28 EMP I just claimed. And put max slippage. And then boom. Now we're earning 1% on just that little bit more. I do this a couple times a day. So what the farms pay out, that 1% a day, is they pay out e-shares. Now there's a lot to this. I know it's super complicated, but I'm just going through it like I said. Now we grab these e-shares, getting 1% off of 2,500-ish, and we take it. It's making sure that I want to deposit that 18 bucks. Okay, now we go over to the boardroom. We take those e-shares and we stake our e-shares into the boardroom. Now, I started this project like a month or so ago, maybe a little less, maybe it's probably about a month now. And I've earned like $10,000 on this thing. It's like
Oh my
amazing.
God.
I know. And I started with like $2,000 in here. I just started with the farms, put monies in these farms, coins in these farms, and then I took the profits and I put it into the boardroom, and then I take the profits from the boardroom. See, it has given me almost 200 bucks. This thing is almost spitting out 200 bucks every day for me, which is crazy. And I'm just putting it back in.
Right.
Now, the thing is, when I'm going to, with my clients, I do not get them involved in the boardroom because, it's very volatile. The price of e-shares, we can look, goes up and down, up and down, up and down. And look, if I can zoom out, like it's gone super far up. Like imagine buying like 10 of these just a month ago at like 600-ish bucks, and now it's worth, well, right now it's worth 2,200 bucks. So like I bought a couple of them. Well, I earned a couple of them and I staked it and it spits me out money. So it doesn't always print money for people because it has to be above peg, but that's too complicated to talk about. But there's basically what we're doing here is building a positive feedback loop. I start with the node. I put 3,000 in. Now it's giving me like a certain amount of money every day. Then I put it into the farm and I'm earning a percentage on my profits every day. And then I take those e-shares and I put it into the boardroom. But if I'm dealing with clients, I'm not going to do the boardroom. It's going to be pure nodes and farm.
Right. So
we
it's just a consistent, very stable daily APR.
Absolutely. And
nice. And that's what you've done with all of my stuff. Now I know at one time you were like in something that was unbelievable. It was like doubling your money in like, like
14 days.
14 days.
Yeah.
And I was like, I want to get into that. And you're like, no. And your intuition on that was quite good because Billy, I guess the multimillionaires came in and dumped into it and yanked everything out, ruined it. Yeah. Good job. Good intuition. Thank you.
Yeah. Like I can't get into the super high risk stuff for like people's money. I can do it with my own money.
Sure. You can play with your own money. Yeah, definitely.
I'm going to do like the safest, best thing for other people's money. So
nice.
Yeah. I mean, there's so much to this EMP project. You can learn a lot about it at the academy. Someone asked a question. They're like, what is some of the inherent risks to this project? Like, how would we lose if how would we lose? And it's basically if Ethereum went to zero, which is impossible pretty much, or if this entire contract, this has only been out for 4 months now, and they already have $50 million total value locked. So they use this money to pay out people, and it just keeps going up every
Yeah.
day. And it's amazing. So if it went down, say it starts draining, they have like 5 key holders. Now, this is super cool. They have 5 millionaires that built this project. And if it starts going down, they will literally use their own money to save this project and start putting their own money into it to defibrillate it, like bring it back to life. So that's amazing that they have that, and they explain that in the academy. So this project is amazing in so many ways, and you can make money with very low risk. And there's a couple other things that I could show you, but this is my favorite project right now, and it's making me pretty good money.
Yeah. Yeah. That's fantastic. And, for anyone that's watching, we're not grifting you. We're not trying to get you to buy into anything. We're just trying
Yeah.
to educate you.
Educate. Yeah.
If you want to like get involved, you just contact Michelangelo. I am not involved in this at all.
Mhm.
This is just for your education to your,
Yeah.
the crypto world is very volatile, and there's everyone, not just Michelangelo, not just myself, everyone that's like really into crypto is moving into these different types of, safe havens. And they're very, this is the way banks should have been.
Yeah.
Banks should have made money like this. So this is the future of crypto. And we're starting to discover, different ways to use crypto moving forward. So, just pay, you don't have to pay attention. You don't have to even watch, but this is just for your edification, not to like get you involved in anything. It's just like information.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
I guess we should just start out with that. I usually start out with that. This is for
Right.
educational and entertainment purposes only, and this is not financial advice.
Very good. Very good. Yep.
But yeah. Let's see what else
So
can I show you?
tell us a little bit more about what you see going forward, because you've basically given me a lot of insights, and you just went off into a different direction. I mean, like
Mhm.
just exploded in
Mhm.
your knowledge level. So
Yeah.
tell us some other stuff that you're seeing, going forward in the future, and kind of the stuff you're involved in.
Um I like to say that crypto reminds me of what it's like a test run for the quantum financial system or something.
Ah,
It's very interesting to me. And these things that I'm involved with, these projects that are like this,
mm-hmm.
that give you, um, an ROI, like a constant return on investment. They're they're gonna keep popping up. There's going to be more and more that are going to keep coming. This is
Mm-hmm.
the direction that crypto is going to go in. Not only this direction, but crypto is going to go into gaming, of course, where
Mm-hmm.
um, you can, instead of just playing games to play games, you're actually earning real money when you're playing games.
Right.
I mean, crypto is just the future in so
Yeah.
many ways. It's just amazing.
Yeah, I've invested in a lot of those. That's like third generation type stuff, like Michelangelo was talking about, the gaming world, because we're seeing that the gaming world is exploding in so many ways. I mean, just exploding. And like he's talking about, like Michelangelo was talking about, is when people start to earn money in gaming, because you come in, you're great, and people like tip you, or you actually will earn money because
Yeah.
you're good. That's going to put gaming into a whole different category. Imagine if you're playing, Pac-Man back in the day, and
Right.
like instead of dumping in quarter after quarter after quarter like I used to do, you
Mhm.
you get really good, and it's like it gives you free games, or it gives you actually payouts.
Yeah. It gives
So
you quarter after
imagine that.
quarter.
So imagine that moving forward. Imagine how exciting that's going to be. It's going to be phenomenal.
Yeah, it's super exciting. I
Yeah.
really love everything that's going on with crypto. I'm amazing at video games, so I'm excited for that in the future as well. But this that I'm explaining to everyone is super exciting in itself. Like, here, let me show you guys this thing. This is extremely low risk, almost no risk. Has low reward, but to some it would have high reward. Say you're a millionaire and you earn 6% on your money a year, guaranteed 6%. So Why is it very, 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 very low risk? Because look, this has had over $120 billion of transactions going through it for looks like a couple years now.
Mhm.
And this is just another example of like earning money by placing your money somewhere, staking it, and earning a return. It says right here 60.80% a year. And this has basically no risk unless, like, I don't know, the world ends or it gets hacked, but crypto is super hard to hack. So
Yeah,
yeah, this is
you get less than 1% in a bank if you put your money in a bank. If you put your money in bonds, you're going to get a lot less. So everyone thinks that bonds are safe. Bonds are not safe. Nothing's safe right now, unfortunately, except for something like this. So,
yeah.
like we're talking about, this is not financial advice, but you can make your own decisions or have someone else, do your money. I don't know of anyone out there that's really running this type of stuff. I imagine they're out there. Do you know of investment firms, whatever, that do this kind of stuff like you're doing?
I have not heard of any investment firms. The only thing I know about
Mm.
is like groups, educational groups that
Right.
can tell you about these and learn you up on some of this knowledge, but
Right.
I don't know anyone like me that will hold your hand through the process and like invest for you and do everything for you and stuff like that. But
Yeah, you're
yeah, there's
like you're talking about, you're going in and every day you're like
yeah,
restaking the money and everything.
right.
So most people aren't going to, like myself, aren't going to have the time or have the knowledge level, because you've walked me through this stuff and I'm like, oh wow, I
There's a
really
lot
want to do that, but
there's a
that's not
lot
going to
to it.
happen it's not going to happen in my life. So it's kind of cool that you're doing that. I really appreciate that.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So anything else?
Elephant Money is another one that I've got you involved in. Let's go to your um account, your wallet. And so right here, I put $3,000 into this thing, and in I think a little less than a month, um, it has already popped out $500 from that 3,000.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not collecting it for you. I am just putting it back in, compounding it.
Right.
Now, this is in, let's see, I guess a little under a day. Because no, it's actually 2 days. I remember I didn't claim yesterday because I was like, oh, I want to save it for tomorrow so I can show them.
Oh
So
yeah. Cool.
this is your rewards for almost 2 days because it gives you 205% APR is 0.56%. So you're earning 0.56% daily on
Mm-hmm.
a stable coin. So there's very, very, very low. There is no volatility.
Mm-hmm.
And we just roll it over every day, compound it, make the reward larger every day. Um, I don't know if Albert Einstein really said this, but he's like the eighth wonder of the world is compound interest. But I don't think he said that.
I don't think he said that, but I know that is one of the things that's pretty phenomenal, and you're definitely taking advantage of it.
Yeah.
Uh, so yeah, that's phenomenal. So that
Yeah.
now how are they taking that money? So obviously it's benefiting someone, and you're rewarding you for keeping
Yeah.
your money in there, like a bank should be doing. But a bank basically takes their money and fractionalizes it and sends it out and charges people like ungodly interest, but gives us nothing in return for that.
Right.
So is that kind of what they're doing with this? How are they giving you that kind of return, and what is it that they're doing with it?
Let's talk about EMP Money. It has a really good team behind it. Basically, they're trying to create something that is legit. It doesn't serve the people that got in first or the people with the most money. Everyone wins. So like if everyone follows, not everyone, but most people follow the game, everyone can win. They don't want you to sell EMP. They want you to sell your profits off of e-shares, blah, blah, blah. So the way they make money off of it is because they created an amazing project that just works. So they just created something that works. So when they put their own money into it, they make profits. So that's
Mhm.
basically it. They wanted to create something that's how all these crypto projects should think. Something that's revolutionary, that helps everyone, that'll be there long term, not something that's a pump and dump in like a month that like implodes and like most people lose their money and only the richest win. That's like the projects I'm looking for,
Right.
and I found that in EMP. What was your question again?
Oh yeah. So how are that you answered a good portion of it, but how are they taking that money and making a profit on their end and rewarding you? What is it that they're doing with it?
Some protocols have like a percentage that goes to the creators, like a 1 to 5, even 10% sometimes goes to their creators. But I'm pretty sure this specific project, they're just making money because, well, one, they were the first ones in it. So when eShares, their inflationary token goes up, they make a bunch of money. But I'm pretty sure they're just making money off of creating a great um, project that works. And the more people that get into it, it creates a longer lifespan for the project, and everyone can create like life-changing wealth for years to come. That's basically what they're trying to do in this
But
one.
look, it looks like they've created a coin,
Yeah,
EMP. So
they have.
so can people use EMP for transactions and stuff like that?
So basically this is just to increase your bag. So if I increase my $1,000 to $10,000, I can take that and put it into Dogecoin and use that for transactions. But this
Gotcha.
specific protocol is just for making people money. That's
Hmm.
it. Yeah, it's
Interesting.
interesting. Yeah.
So there's got to be some way that they're taking that money and making it work.
Yeah.
Because
Okay. Yeah. You want to know? So basically, they take, for example, remember the node, I put in $3,000 and I earn it back slowly. Now that creates liquidity for them, and it creates a big pot of money. So sure, you earn your money back in 2 months, but in that time, now they have a bunch of funds to move around to pay out other people and stuff. And for example, here's another portion of this. It's called a detonator. You put your money in. See right here, it says deposit your EMP ETH LP into the pool and earn back 365% on your money. So I put in 1,000 for each of us, and it has turned into 1,500 for each of us. And the max payout, if I start claiming every day, will be 5,000. Now, the way they make money and make this work from that is because I put in that $1,000, I don't earn $5,000 tomorrow. I earn it in a year. So they have that $1,000 to utilize in different ways. So you know what I mean? Because you don't get it back instantly. They have that liquidity and more people on board, and there's more money dumping into the project. And it's amazing. There's a lot of projects like that, but this one, for some reason, well, for a lot of good reasons, is really it has longevity to it. It's just working. It's sustainable is the word I'm looking for.
mm-hmm.
It's amazing. I love this project, and I have one client specifically all in this, and what I'm doing for him is I basically bought a node for him, and I'm gonna put the profits into the farm, and we just recycle that money and create a positive feedback loop. And um I mean, for example, for this node here, if my rate started $1,000 a month. So say how like, hey Michelangelo, how do I know, how am I making my money back? Like, um calculator. So this I I did the math, and it's $40 a day. So 40 times 30 equals 1,200. So you made 200 bucks. It's not huge, but once we start compounding everything, soon it'll
Right.
turn into more and more and more. So the more time you spend on it, the bigger your bags grow, the more compounding you get. It's so exciting to me because it's like a fun game and everyone wins.
That's awesome. Because I remember you were quite the gamer as a little boy.
Mhm.
It's like surpassed me like almost instantly. So
Yeah.
I remember you're like you were like you could talk to me and like and move the control and blast targets as you're talking to me. It's like this, Dad, and you're like, and I was like, I can't even move the target that fast, and you're talking to me, and you're like moving the target faster. So yeah, you got into this this mind uh hand and eye coordination
Mhm.
skills very very quickly, and it kind of started to filter into your mind very quickly. And that was pretty interesting to me at the time because it was like I wish I could do that because when I focus on like when I'm shooting,
Uh-huh.
it's a hand and eye coordination thing. I could definitely not say, and I'm going to shoot him right between the eyes, and I'm going to like and then that guy over there, I'm going to shoot him like in less than a second. But you're doing that. You're talking to
Yeah.
me, and you're telling me what you're, and I could do that. It was pretty impressive. So yeah, you definitely taken, you can see things generating on a very very fast scale, and use your mind to understand, what's going on. So just like I was talking about, you intuited very quickly that there were some problems in that other,
Mhm.
money making scheme or whatever that you're in the beginning,
Yeah.
and you got out of it, and you were lucky to get out of it at one
Yeah.
point, but you figured out
Yeah.
how to get out of it, and you kind of extricated yourself from it. Uh,
Yeah.
but that's kind of part of your genius. I
Yeah.
think you're able to like move into these realms and see the profit potential in them and really amp it up very quickly. I'm happy because like I said, I'm making some very good money, and it's while the market's down, and I'm going to
Yeah.
continue. It's going to continue to compound like you're talking about and grow very rapidly as we move forward.
Exactly. Yeah, this has
So
been
yeah,
like
I'm
my
definitely
favorite.
gonna I'm definitely gonna invest in this latest EMP. That looks really good.
Yeah, because I got you involved in a lot of them, and this was
Mhm.
like kind of the last one at the tail end that I discovered. Here, I can actually go to your account. But what you were talking about, the hand-eye coordination thing, and then it was also technology at an early age. You had me in front of a computer at like less than 4 years old or something, and
Mhm.
it's followed me into my adulthood. And I saw you using your Pow Pals. I don't know if we're on YouTube or not. The Pow Pals,
Yeah.
and you guys were doing some good work. And I was like, oh, I wish I could do that because my hand and eye coordination is like amazing with those Pow
Right.
Pals, and it's super fun for me.
Yeah, I remember when you shot the Pow Pals, and you did really well with them.
Here, this is so I got you some of it, but like I said, it was towards the end. This is like the last bit of your funds, and it was
Mhm.
it's earning you um a decent $6 a day. I mean, this was $500 a couple days ago, so now it's
Oh wow,
635. So yeah, I mean,
moving up,
uh,
moving up
moving up.
quick. Love it.
Yeah, it's good stuff. What else can I show you or talk about? Do you have any more questions? Is there any questions in the chat? I should probably pull it up.
Yeah, let's look at the chat over here. You guys good? I need help with crypto. So not necessarily going to give you help with crypto. This is kind of a insight into the different modalities for investing in the crypto world that pretty much everyone has been in crypto for a while has gotten into these different realms. Michelangelo has it down to like an incredible science. So I trust him to run with my money, and he's obvious, as you guys see, he's like doing incredible with it. When I get, it was like a month ago. I think
It
you
was a
were
month
here.
ago.
We went down to like Key West, and you're showing me all this stuff.
Yep.
And you went back home, and I was like, I don't know, maybe if I give you the money, and or you say, hey, just give me the money, and I'll invest it for you, whatever, how it happened. So I'm
Right.
glad it moved in that direction, because it was a little bit over my head and
Yeah.
time wise, because I have like so many different projects going
Yeah,
on.
you're so busy all the time. It would be
Yeah,
hard
so
for you to.
I super appreciate, you do it. Is it metal backed
Is it metal backed? I don't think so.
like gold or silver? No, I don't think any crypto right now. There is, I think I saw a silver coin. So whatever you see silver at, whatever the price of silver is in that day, that coin tracks that. Just like some of these other crypto coins are basically track what the dollar is, and they're pegged to $1. So whatever that is, they're a dollar. So you can use that to transfer money around and all kind of crazy stuff, or convert crypto to that and then move it around. So there's
Exactly.
different ways you move crypto around. I had Dogecoin in a wallet for a long time, and I was like, I wanted to earn some interest on it in Gemini. So I was like, I transferred it finally from, because I like, well, if things go really bad, at least I'll have this wallet full of Dogecoin. So I was like, it's been sitting there for like 2 years, and I could
Yeah.
have earned this much interest, like we're talking about right here.
Right.
And I was like, I'm just going to move it into Gemini and at least get a little interest off of it and make some money.
Yeah.
So and that's pretty much what you're doing.
Yeah.
You're taking crypto and putting it into a subscription service that basically gives you an interest
Mhm.
on crypto, and it's pegged in different ways. So some will give you a lot.
Mhm.
Like if I wanted to move around within Gemini, I think Luna right now has one of the highest returns. So if I
Yeah.
want to like take my
Yep.
crypto and convert it into Luna and earn high interest, that's what I could do. And that's pretty much what you're doing right now, and doing an excellent job at it. It's your return is far more than what I can get in Gemini. So I'm really happy about that.
This project right here, the 6%, the one that dealt with billions of dollars, is on Luna. So this is where you earn the 6% on Luna. If you have huge bags and you just want to earn a steady small percentage but extremely safe percentage, that's where this is. And
Yeah.
I'm also seeing people in the chat ask, they were saying, can you withdraw it? Of course you can withdraw it, but I will show you how to make it easier. I did not mean to sound condescending when I said that, but um, if you could not withdraw it, I would definitely not be in this. And the part of the game is that you want to find the safest versions of these. So sure, you can stake Dogecoin, but it has a chance of going up or down. Sure, all these things have a chance of going up or down, but if you find something like Elephant Money that gives you a return every day on a stable coin that has no volatility, that's amazing. You have no
Absolutely.
risk there
Yeah.
unless it gets hacked, which is very, very low risk. So now I'll go through like how you would withdraw something. So if I wanted to withdraw this staked amount, I would, well, I'll give you an example. So I would go max, confirm, it would withdraw, then I would convert it to BNB. We'd convert it to BNB. The way we would do that is we would go to a swap, something called Pancake Swap. We would trade any of these coins, EMP, eShare, turn it into a more popular coin that is like BNB right here. It's the
Yeah.
fourth
Binance.
largest
Mhm.
one.
Yep.
We send it from our wallet into our exchange, and then from our exchange we sell the crypto and into fiat, and it puts it into our bank account.
There you
And
go.
that's
Yep.
how you do it. Yeah.
Perfect. And you guys could like, come back to that, that little clip right there that he did. And that is it. That's how you do it, step by step. And that was perfectly done. Wow. Flawless. So looking at more of the so some people are saying XRP and XLM are both supposed to be metal back. Greg, they're supposed to, but that's been talk, and I don't necessarily trust that. Maybe. So what I've heard is actually at some point, and maybe not even at some point, I've heard that all of crypto right now has been backed by gold. And I don't know if that's true, but I've heard that. It kind of rings true to me. We know that things are going to, like, flip on this old financial system. I think it's flipping already. When it does finally decouple, and that when I'm talking about is crypto, when it finally decouples from the old financial system, that's when a lot of things I think really start to take off on a level that we're going to be amazed by. So what Michelangelo's into is probably the cutting edge of what is coming for crypto. So he's basically educating you what the potential is, whether you invest in it, whether you invest in it, or whether you get someone else to invest in it is up to you. Now, Michelangelo, if they want to contact you, I know the last show we did, some people contacted you just for information. So you're very, very free with your information, which is awesome. But if they want to go further, they can contact you. How do they contact you?
My Gmail is michelangelocrypto1@gmail.com, and you can email me there. I'll put it in the chat. Michelangelo Crypto
in the chat too, and just text me that now, or message me, and then I'll put that in the description box. And then you also have your own YouTube channel as well, don't you?
Yep, it's Michelangelo Crypto. It's just Michelangelo Crypto on YouTube. And if anyone has any questions, you can email me, like I said, and you can also do a free Zoom chat with me. And this stuff is super fun for me, so I'd love to discuss any questions you have and give out free information. And you can decide if you want to jump on board with me or not. And
I see a lot of random stuff out there. Victor, you're asking a lot of questions. Maybe you might want to hit up Michelangelo, and he can kind of answer some, because you get a lot of good questions, but they're all over the map. So stack it and you'll sleep good at night. That's right, Victor. So you want to be in a lot of different things, and that's what you did with both of our accounts.
Right.
If one of them fails for whatever reason, then you're stacked up in other stuff. So and that's what you do with everything, guys. You always want to diversify. So Michelangelo has taken that on. Not only is he compounding on a level that we should have been given in our bank accounts from long ago, and now it's starting to come to fruition with crypto. That's why this old financial system is people are going to be stunned at how they've been taking us. I think a lot of us are pretty savvy on that at this point. They're watching us and listening to this, but at some point I think the world is going to be absolutely stunned with how economically dumbed down we have been, and how they've been taking advantage of us for a very, very long time. And that's about to turn around.
Absolutely. You basically kind of become your own bank when you get involved in crypto, because they take your funds and do whatever they please with it. So with your funds in crypto, you can stake it in certain things and earn a percentage. Now, I saw just a question just recently. Someone asked something about Pancake Coin, which would be a great example real quick. They asked, what about Pancake Coin? Now, Pancake Swap is how you swap coins back and forth into BNB or anything on the BNB smart chain. Now, the Pancake Coin is amazing because it's the native token to the Pancake Swap. And right here we see, so I went to here, earn, and I went to the farms. You can go to pools too. And it shows you a list of different coin pairs you can put together and earn an APR on. So Pancake Coin paired with BNB, and if you put it in, it will earn you a 35% APR on your money. So, I mean, these type of things are everywhere. The game is to find the best one.
And see at the top there, guys, it says fishing warning. So see how it gives you, because there's a lot of stuff out there, and a lot of people out there are taking advantage. It's just so many scams. You have to be really careful. So that was Victor. Victor, good job. That was a good question. You got that answer by Michelangelo. And I've seen Pancake. Isn't Pancake? Is it a coin?
Yeah, it is.
There's a Pancake coin out there. I just recently saw that. So what is it tied to? What does it do?
Basically, It's tied to Pancake Swap. Pancake Swap, basically, I can even give you a small example. Actually, I have to do
Which network is it involved with?
Binance.
Binance. Okay,
Coin.
sweet.
So
Okay.
Uniswap is Ethereum. Pancake
Mhm.
Swap is, I think Pancake Swap is bigger than Uniswap. So
Really?
basically, yeah,
I have to
it's
look at
very
that.
interesting.
Huh.
Yeah, BNB is just, I mean, the fees, the gas fees for every transaction is like cents, and Ethereum, it's like tens of dollars, sometimes hundreds, just to make a certain, like, one transaction.
Right.
So that's another part of the game. You want to find
Well,
something.
Ethereum 2.0, I think, is supposed to bring those fees way down. So that's going to be a
Yeah,
big that. So we're seeing right now the market dumping. We're probably going to see a bottom in this market. It's going to test a bottom.
yeah,
I don't know if it's going to be 33,000 on Bitcoin or 29,000, somewhere around in there.
right.
But I think 29,000, somewhere around in there,
Maybe
is
30.
the 200-week average or whatever it is. But you
Right.
think it's going to be around 30?
Yes. Some people, I was just
Yeah, I mean
talking.
it's
Yeah,
same thing. It's just talk. So we don't know,
yeah,
it's
somewhere in that range.
yeah. So I'm kind of watching it. I kind of edge in a little bit because you never know when this thing's going to turn around. So I'm
Mhm.
edging in a little bit. So I'm thank you, Victor, for talking about Pancake Swap. So now I'm going to look real hard at Pancake coin and see what's going on with that. So that's the beauty of crypto, guys. It's basically we help each other out. We have
Yeah.
these little talks, which we probably should have more often, and
Mhm.
we share information. We have ask questions. We find out new things, new ways of making money and so
Yeah,
forth, outside of the old corrupt system, basically, which is collapsing.
exactly. Here, I'll show one quick example. Binance BUSD, Binance US dollar coin. It's a $1 coin. It's one of the stable coins. So on Pancake Swap, I can turn that BUSD into Binance coin. I'm going to swap it from BUSD, and it will no longer be BUSD. And now that $35 will be Binance coin instead, BNB. So that's how Pancake Swap works. Basically, I can do the same thing with the EMP tokens that we were talking about earlier. If I come over here and change it to EMP or eShare, we would do this, and we would turn our EMP into BNB. And then we'll take that very popular coin, send it back to our exchange, whether it's Coinbase, Kraken, Gemini, Binance.us, and we sell it and send it back to our bank account. And that's how we do it.
All right. All right. So probably most people that are watching this are like me. They're like, what you just do? Because Michelangelo was showing me this, like, kind of like, when he was like, 5 years old, like showing me this is how you play this game. It's like, I was like, okay, that's great, Michelangelo. I'm glad you're doing this, not me. So, all
Mhm.
right. But, I see crypto as the future. And I've talked about that quite a bit. I think that, in the coming months and not so far into maybe the coming years or so, we're going to see this really take off in a lot of different amazing ways to make money and increase our own personal wealth and those of our families and so forth is going to start to come through. So if you're missing out, you don't understand crypto, continue to at least do a little research and tune into our shows, whatever, and you'll get more info. But definitely, I remember, because you took the benefit of getting into the internet at a super early age,
Yeah.
because I saw that as a future, and I see the same thing with crypto. And I'm glad that when you first came to Tahoe, we started talking about crypto, and now
Yeah.
over the last year or two, you've really started to invest in it, and you just took off with it. It's kind of same thing.
Yeah.
That game, that internet thing that I showed you long ago when you're a little boy, and now you're a man, and you're like you still have that same mind, and it's really taken off on this. So it's really
Yeah.
cool to see this.
Yeah. I love it. That's just how I am. I am sort of indecisive, but it leads me into doing insane amounts of research for like
Right.
days on end before I make my decision. So I just
Good.
I become a master at it before I even get involved in it. So that's
Perfect. That's a perfect intuitive, because me, I'm the same way. I see something, I'm like, that's probably going to be really good.
Yeah.
And then I do like you're talking about, insane amounts of research, total focus on it. And I'm like, yeah, this is it. And then I just like, boom, I go and I just get in it like you're doing it. I just keep learning, and just takes off. So awesome job. All right. So anything else you want to share before we sign off?
I do not think so. If anyone wants to reach me, once again, Michelangelo crypto1@gmail.com. Ask any questions you want. And if you are interested in getting involved with me, I'm not going to say act quick, but I mean, the more people I onboard, the more my time gets taken up and the prices are going to go up. But my knowledge is free, so just hit me up.
Yeah, very good, very good. And I guess it's snowing there in Lake Tahoe right now, huh?
Yeah, let's see if I can show you at all.
Wow. And it's sticking, so it must have chilled off pretty good.
Wow.
How about that? All right, thanks for the view. That's cool. Yep, it's kind of like 80 degrees here in Florida and the sun is shining, but you know, I like the snow too. But and it was always cool because you know, it's like every May there would always be a little bit of snow in the beginning of May, so you're getting it again. Maybe a little shoveling, but probably not too much.
Yeah, it's supposed to snow. Actually, I had a dream last night about it snowing like multiple feet, and I was like, "Ah, not this again, shoveling."
Yeah, that's cool. So
Yeah.
we'll see if your dream time is part of that intuitive process too.
Definitely.
All right. Lots of love to you and lots of love to all you guys. And we'll see you guys next time.
Thanks, everyone.